Giving you a slice of unapologetic conversation. Welcome to Straight to Tape. My name is C. Perry II, and Mr. Fantastic, a podcasting's Fantastic Four. First, the comedian, professional joke slinger Tico the Guy. What's good, Tico?
Hootie hoo. Look, man, it's good to see y'all. It's good to see y'all. Really, it is. You know what I'm saying? You know how it go. Y'all been living it, and I've been talking about it, and I've been talking about it, and y'all been living it. Vice versa day. Good night.
Oh my goodness.
Good night, man. Good night. We
Good
just
night.
started, and yeah, I know we
The
just
show
started.
just
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the first lady of S2T, the quintessential hip hop mom, Keisha with a Y. What's good, Key?
What's up, y'all? It's Keisha with a Y, aka Hip Hop Mom, aka Fresh Off of Spring Break Mom, and your mom's favorite mom.
Word. And of course, our social media assassin for the Double Deuce, ladies and gentlemen, is Rob the Actual. What's good, Rob?
Yo, my spring break was bullshit because it wasn't no, girls gone wild, you know what I'm saying? None of that shit was jumping off, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was just kind of, it was cool though. I was just, home chilling and relaxing and relating and, you know what I'm saying, releasing as it were.
That's
Hang on for a second. Wait, let me think about that.
Rewind that.
That did not come out the way.
Oh my God!
No.
Already?
Oh,
We're literally 4 minutes and 40 seconds into this show. we're doing
I mean, that could have caused I gotta think an explosive kind of no.
Whatever it had to be an orgasmic feeling.
Tico, you don't help. Don't help. You're not helping.
You guys are going that. You guys are going that
way. Anyway,
you're not helping.
I'm in the building. What's up? Thank you for rocking with Straight to Take, man. We appreciate it. Much love to you.
No, I'm not helping.
And let's go ahead and bust this thing on out.
If we must.
If we have to.
And ladies and gentlemen, of course, joining us today, our favorite permanent guest host. You can catch him Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Intelligently Ratchet. It is, of course, the host of Intelligently Ratchet. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show, Bishop Omega. What's good, Bishop?
What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Just wanted a quick shout out. Make sure at the end of the month, y'all come out to the Shrimp and Grits Fest out in Greensboro, North Carolina. I'll be the host of that festival. Festival Bishop is back. Intelligently Ratchet was not on last week. Hopefully, it'll be on this week. Just is on birthday vacation, flying around the West Indies. But yeah, he should be back by then. But yeah, man, I'm happy to be here. Thank y'all for having me.
What date is Shrimp and Grits? Tell us about it.
That is on the 30th. It's on the 30th. Or you could go to OC Taylor's. That's OC Taylor's page, and he'll have all the links and all that stuff on there. Or just come to my page and look at the flyer lovingly, and then come on out, buy your tickets and stuff like that. And while they're still affordable.
Word, Shrimp and Grits. Well, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, yes,
no sugar.
I guess no sugar. Thank you. I guess we've been enjoying our spring break, and we're happy to be back. Look, just real quick before we jump into these headlines, what else did you guys do in your spring break?
I call it the viruses.
Really? What? Ew.
We went to Great with Lies. We brought the kids out. You know, my kids was born during Corona, so they ain't been around folk. So somewhere in the water, some pool water or whatever. Yeah, it was disgusting in here for a second there. You know what I'm saying? I caught it. That's why we wasn't on last Wednesday, because I was sick.
The Ronas?
Not the Rona, no. We got whatever stomach bug or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know,
yeah, that stomach joint is going around. Yeah.
It was babies in the water, warm water.
All of that, yeah.
So
all the other owners are coming back because people have stopped like wearing their mask and staying away from people. So they're saying all of the like stomach viruses and cold and flu and stuff like that are coming back with an extra punch because you're not building up that tiny immunity over the course of the last few years. My baby had a Rona for their spring break a few weeks ago. They went to Charlotte and they saw Tyler on Wednesday night, Thursday night, and then they saw baby Keem on Friday night. And my youngest is like me when it comes to concerts. Like, nigga, if I was a dude, I'd be out there with my shirt off, swinging my. Well, yes, there are pictures of my kid at the Tyler the Perry, and they had VIP tickets at Tyler the Perry.
Tyler the Perry.
Okay.
Tyler the Creator. He was that they were at the concert, and my sister calls me. She's just like, "Is that our baby out there with no shirt on?" Came home, had a Rona. So it wasn't too bad though.
That's how they get you. The Rona get through your nipples. It gets through your nipples.
Right. It does.
Yeah, I was able to catch Moonchild live for the first time. I hadn't seen it.
Oh, how was that?
After much prodding?
Shut up.
Yep.
No. Let's tell the whole story.
Okay.
Yeah,
Rob had tickets to see Moonchild.
I had what?
If y'all didn't realize, we're on a group chat all day, every day, like all day, every day. And if you're in our group chat and you have something to do, then just mute us because we're gonna be talking about whatever. You just got to catch up. And I was like, "Dang, it's raining." I said, "If you don't get your ass up and go, you bought tickets. Go."
Thank you. You gotta know. Is it outside? Do you have an umbrella? Did you pay for the tickets? Take your ass.
It was raining like it was raining cats, dogs, and hamsters.
But it was fun. You had a good time. Where was the show?
I'm one of them people. Right? I was this close. It's raining. I am one of them people. They fussed me out, and it was like, nigga, get your ass up and go to that show. And I did. Exactly. I soldiered through the rain, and I didn't melt, believe it or not. And it was dope, man. It was dope. They put on a really good show, man. It was real. Like I have a love-hate relationship with like small venue, you know what I'm saying, live music, but groups like Moonchild, you know what I'm saying, is perfect for them. You know what I mean? Yep. It was dope. Like it was a real vibe. I was posted up with the homie Rick Swiner, you know what I'm saying, him and his lovely wife. You know what I'm saying? Doc Swiner. So yeah, we were back, chilling, posted up, watching the show together. So it was real cool, man. It was real cool. Yeah, Moonchild is dope. One of my favorite groups.
Yo, speaking about concerts, major shouts out to the Black Promoter Collective. Me and Mrs. J had a chance to check out the Culture Tour, New Edition, Jodeci, and Charlie Wilson. We caught the Greensboro show. I ain't gonna fuss about the parking because the parking was anyway. But by the time we got in the show, man, talking about a great show. If people sleep on Charlie, some people, I don't know why anyone would ever sleep on Charlie Wilson. Charlie Wilson gives an incredible show. And look, New Edition was New Edition. I love the way they broke the show down into.
It was great. It was a great setup. Yep. I saw it in Charlotte the next day.
Yeah, all 6. Yep, did all 6. Okay. Then of course you had your BBD, you had your Belle Biv DeVoe set, you had Johnny doing his thing, and you even had the heads of state joint. Heads of state being Bobby Brown, Ralph Tresvant, and Johnny Gill, because they toured together. They toured together. As pretty much the lead singers in New Edition.
That was a good show.
Yeah, overall great show. And quit with them damn jokes about Bobby. Okay.
Well, I mean, people joking about Bobby. But I saw it in Charlotte, and Johnny was a little slow and winded as well. Ain't nobody talking about him.
He was winded.
Bobby was out there more like, it's my prerogative. I'm like, Bobby.
But you can tell, like, as he's gaining his sea legs, right? Because Bobby was like, I used to be able to dance like 7 to 10 songs in a row. Now it's like 2 to 3, right? So when I get to the end of that second one, I'm like, let me slow it down, to mark your steps and slow it down a bit so you can last longer, right? And that's what Bobby was doing. I think Johnny had been sick also a few weeks, I think the week prior, so he was a little winded, but it was still a great show. And Charlie Wilson, like you said, he killed that shit,
Charlie was
incredible. But he talked about he just not too long ago had double knee replacement. He's also a recovering crack addict and alcoholic. So through this tour, like people have been offering him like opioids for pain. He's like, nah, I'm just gonna finish this set. I'm bang this set out and go back, take my little 4 Advil, lay my black ass down. So there's a lot to be said about learning from your journey, right? Learning from your journey. Everything doesn't have to be a quick fix, but
I mean, you got to think too, though, Key. I mean, Charlie been out for a long time, bro. And you talking like straight muscle memory. I mean, think about the singers of old, and like they can almost blow out the singers of today. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Gladys Knight. I mean, shit. I mean, Gladys still sounds good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, dude, it's.
But one thing, Gary, and I don't know if you feel this way, but one thing I did not enjoy it, but the dancers for BBD, they were not. They didn't. It's like they knew the routine, but they just didn't have like. So I saw BBD back when they were at Deepak a few years ago. Those dancers put the oomph in you. The ones they had out there, I guess they were just the kind of the house dancers or whatever.
They were just doing the routine,
going through the steps, right? They were just going through. They didn't have that Poison video vibe that the BBD dancers needed to have. So that's my only qualm about it. But other than that, the Staples Center trying to take my purse, but whatever.
But overall.
No, go ahead, Fee. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Rob. Go ahead, bro.
I promise you, I have not partaken in a long time. But delayed reaction, like a mug. Perry, you asked me where the show was, right? Where Moonchild was. It was at the Cat's Cradle.
Yeah, I answer for you. Yeah, I answer for you.
Chico had you. Chico had you.
Yeah, I got you back. I had you back.
It was like, hey, Rob, huh? Oh, you forgot something. Oh, my bad.
I got you back. I got
bro.
you back.
Okay,
but
good looking out.
Black Promoter Collective, great show, and also Coach Lavelle, we saw you.
I saw him, yo.
Yeah, he
Yo,
ran.
Enjoying yourself.
Coach
Yo,
Lavelle.
he went backstage and saw him too, man. The grin on
That's
his
his
face was
peoples.
just
That's
fucking,
his
you know what I'm
peoples
saying?
in them.
It was crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm
Mhm.
saying. It was just
They're from the
crazy,
same
man.
hood.
You know how
But
you
look,
just
lady-
feel to your peoples, man.
Exactly. But look, ladies and gentlemen, remember you can catch Straight to Tape live Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch. Audio version of Straight to Tape is available on your favorite podcasting platforms. Make sure you're following us on our social media platforms, IG, Facebook, and Twitter, Straight to Tape. Check out the YouTube channel, S2T Media, and make sure you're hitting that subscribe button.
Do it.
Guys, I'm so happy to be back. Look at
This
you. We got this. He got the Lisa Bonet joint. He got the Lisa Bonet joint. Because guys, I'm big on my Different World t-shirts. And he just
I had to put that in
outdid
your
me there.
face, son.
But guess what? Let me put this. Let me put this in your face, son.
These niggas putting
Oh,
shit in
wow.
each other's faces. Pause.
Put it in her face.
Rob, they're really having a rom-com t-shirt battle right now.
Yeah, right. Right. I don't know how to feel.
Hey, Love Jones was a
hate
love
rom-coms.
story. Okay.
Love Jones was. I thought
Me and Keisha went to Love Jones last week. We was at Love Jones last week.
Y'all, do y'all want to hear a story? Do y'all want to hear a story?
We might as well. We might as well, dog.
Go ahead.
So we went to damn, I gotta fucking figure out the name. But me and Tico went to a live poetry open mic last week. Super dope
City Soul?
venues, super dope vibe.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
churches thing.
So
yeah.
City Soul. Okay,
City Soul. Yeah.
City Soul.
Thanks. City Soul.
Shouts out to Church the Poet. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So in the intermission they have a karaoke game where they split the crowd in half, and so they have two MCs. So the DJ drops a song on the first half of the crowd, and then cuts the song off, and the crowd's supposed to keep on singing. So the other half of me and Tico are on this side. The other half went and did their thing. And then when it was our half's turn, I hear the first few notes of Little Mo Forever. And I literally am in the back of the room, and I jump up and I just start dancing. The MC for our side runs with the microphone and puts it in my hand, and I fucking killed that shit. I killed it. You hear me?
She did.
This dude is literally, because you know how the new kids, they jump weird. They jump like literally. Jump,
straight up in there.
He's like jumping up and down. He's like, I got superstars on my side. I killed that shit. So then the other side goes, and then it's our side's turn, and they play. I forgot what it was. Some Earth, Wind, and Fire song. He hands Tico the mic. Tico kills that shit. We wrecked that whole.
I don't even do karaoke and sing like that, yo. But he
didn't know the words, but he was doing a good job. Tico knows. He knew none of the words.
Yeah, I saw the clip of that.
I knew none of the words.
He knew none of the words.
But I know the harmony.
Right.
I knew the harmony. You got that phlegm in your throat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's all I had to get. That's all I had.
But shout out to church. Tomorrow City Soul is at Transfer Company, the food hall.
Nice.
Excellent.
Nice.
We got to go early.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we got to go early. Find the good.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get things started by looking at some of the biggest news storylines of the week in a portion of the show that we like to call the headline grab deluxe addiction.
Deluxe
addiction.
Yes.
You said addiction.
Yep. Shut up, Tico. Anyway, now let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get this out the way right here. So, Will Smith banned from Oscars for 10 years. So the Academy went ahead and had their vote. They actually had their vote early because it was supposed to do it on the 18th, but they did it early, and the judgment came down. Will Smith gets to keep his Oscar. However, he is banned from attending the award show for the next 10 years. Okay, before we even talk about how other people and artists felt about the decision. Panel, what were your thoughts on the decision?
Nobody cares.
No. Can I say this right here? How Will Smith has done roles over the last 30 years, right? And this is his first Oscar in 30 years. I mean, shit. It doesn't matter at this point. You know what I'm saying? Y'all took 30. What's another 10 years? He wasn't gonna win another Oscar in the next 10 years anyway.
Right. Right.
There's
nobody
that.
cares. Nobody cares.
This is what I'm saying. It's like really like, and then what they did that to save face because he already dropped out. He was like, I'm out. I'm not gonna get fired. I quit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
My bad.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Boom.
You can't fire me because I quit.
I don't know now. Bad Boys 4 might have been Oscar worthy.
Man, he wasn't going to win it for Bad Boys 4, especially if they.
I think what was happening, what was going to make it Oscar worthy is that instead of turning the camera counterclockwise, it's going the other way.
No, it would have lost to a French film about turtles.
Right.
A la Lola lettuce.
A black and white French film about turtles.
No, lettuce or chomp
I just picture
and the Oscar for Best Picture goes to
Less Turtles.
Turtle Chomp Walk.
I like to thank I like to thank my mother. I like to thank my father. I'd like to thank the Academy. Look, and I love and I love to thank Fifi. That's the turtle's name. Fifi, thank you.
And
all
of the lettuce farmers, he likes green leaf lettuce and red leaf lettuce and endive.
And then Pepe Le Pew walks up, and then Pepe Le Pew walks up with his tail and smacks the shit out of his fucking face and says, keep le stink out le shell. Keep le stink out le shell. Keep le stink out le fucking le shell.
Now Tico.
Keep my lettuce out of your motherfucking mouth.
Now Tico. Now you know Pepe Le Pew would have gotten the Weinstein treatment. He would have gotten the Weinstein treatment like a
yeah. He's canceled.
Let's keep it real. Pepe Le Pew was a rapist. Let's keep it a buck, okay?
No, we've already had this discussion. No, he is not. He is not. First of all, no, he is not. He did what skunks do. That cat was a cat, and she perpetrated to be a skunk. He did what skunks do. Don't you freaking dare! How fucking dare you sit here and say that? He does what skunks do. Have you ever seen skunks do what they do? No, you have not. Only Pepe Le Pew knows she's a fucking cat, and she pretended to be a fucking cat, kept being a cat. She could have washed that shit off, but she didn't. No, she didn't.
She's a cat.
She
didn't to be a skunk.
Exactly.
She wasn't pretending to be a skunk. She got caught up in a stripe that made her look like a skunk.
Exactly. So she was doing skunk shit.
All he did was say Pepe Le Pew was a simp, bro.
I'm calling bullshit, Tico. I'm calling bullshit because as a skunk, you know how skunks smell. You know what pussy smell like? You know how skunk smell. So guess what? That's what it is. She smelled like kitty. She ain't smelled like skunk. That's what it was.
All he did was chase.
But when you run your scent, though, when you stinking, though, you know what I'm saying? You can't smell yourself. So ain't no telling. He's probably smelled the stuff like
nose blind.
Oh, Pepe Le Pew was simp ass.
He knew he
wasn't call him a simp.
That nigga was a simp.
Pepe Le Pew did more, man. Raj, Pepe Le Pew did way more than Chase. He actually grabbed her and rubbed her head and kissed her and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what skunk. That's what female skunks like.
Yeah, so
if you stinking like that, don't you want somebody to grab you? If you stink like that, don't you want somebody to grab your ass?
Well, I know Pepe Le Pew is not on TV these days. That's all I know.
I'm for Pepe. Bring Pepe back. They even kicked his ass out of Space Jams. They kicked him out of Space Jams.
But look, just back to Will real quick. A 10-year ban, okay. He doesn't have. That means he can't go to the Oscars. He can still be nominated for awards. Okay, it doesn't stop him from being nominated. He just can't attend.
Hey Perry.
Yeah, so it's
Perry,
interesting.
wait, hold on. Nobody cares.
That's what I was about to say. It's interesting. You know, so we had to bring it up to talk about, but ultimately,
Exactly.
nobody gives
Nobody cares.
a rat's
Nobody
ass.
cares.
But
Nobody
guess
We don't
what?
care.
But guess what? Guess what? A lot of people do care about.
What's that?
A lot of people.
Yeah, baby.
Black lady.
Yeah.
She a real black lady too. She for black lady. She got sister locks and everything like that. And
You know what? This picture kind of like fucks me up because Biden's sitting there, you know what I'm saying, with the blue suit on because you know that's what they look like when they're transparent like that. She's black. She has the black on because she's dark skinned, and Kamala got that brown on because she just, you know what I'm saying, like brown.
It's more of a wine. That's more of a wine. I think
it comes off brown. It does come off brown now.
Brought the headline
at all,
and
y'all.
immediately start talking about what they wore.
Immediately.
First of all, that suit Biden got on is kind of cool. Let's not even front like that. Blue look good on him right there. You know what I'm saying?
It does.
Well, you know it does.
He's
Those
ready
glasses
for the
are
funeral.
weird, though.
Welcome.
Those
Whenever you
weird.
put any color looks good when you splash it against a white backdrop.
This is the type of shit we talk about, y'all.
But in a vote of 53 to 47, a vote that pretty much went down party lines, except for the 3 Republican senators, that being Susan Collins, that being Lisa Murkowski, and that being Mitt Romney, otherwise known as the usual suspects, voted to confirm Judge Brown Jackson to the Supreme Court.
Some motherfuckers know how to get on the right side of history, though, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about Mitt and them. I like to call them Mitt and them. They be on the right side of history most of the time. Like, hold on, let's look at history. Let me go and move over to this side right here. Hold on.
Mitt do that too, man. Mitt do that.
It's been 125 years of the Supreme Court, right? 125 years.
Right.
And this is the first Black woman.
Yeah.
But however, how long were y'all anticipating the quintessential picture meme of her and all of the ancestors that have been elevated to the clouds?
That happens in 10 minutes, okay? That happens in 10 minutes, okay? The minute it happens, somebody already got that meme ready, okay? Already got that meme ready to go. Boom. Okay.
I don't understand. Like, are there no pictures of Harriet Tubman smiling?
That's what I'm saying. The only thing that's missing was Harriet.
None.
Okay?
There's no pictures, and you
because the reason why though, kid, it's really the reason why, because they had to sit so long for pictures. You couldn't smile. Plus, people had rotten teeth back then, so they didn't want to smile. So that's the real reason why. In all those old pictures, it took you 20 minutes to set up, and then you ain't had no teeth in your mouth. So
you had to wait 3 minutes for the flash to damn catch.
The flash. It might get
right.
What you guys are saying sounds good, but I watched too many turn and mid-century documentaries to believe the shit.
You sure do.
I do. I watch a lot of them. What y'all saying makes sense. However, there are just no pictures of Harriet Tubman smiling. There are none. There's
your ass be smiling. Your ass be smiling too. You had the motherfucker do the shit you had to do. All right, damn. Hey, excuse me, Miss Tubman.
Come on, niggas. Come on, niggas.
Can I take your picture?
Yes,
I know she was just like had her gun set to the side and she laid that shit down, just like, all right, damn.
There are pictures of Stagecoach Mary smiling.
Huh? Because she on the fucking stagecoach.
Stagecoach Mary, though.
This is Harriet Tubman. I got blacks to free right now. You want me to stay in picture?
Come on, Negroes. Come on,
now.
I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time for this.
Who has great Photoshop skills? I would like a picture of Harriet Tubman smiling. That's what I want.
Oh shit!
Somebody send it to me. Somebody do it and send it.
Kid, don't ask for that. Do not ask for that. You know why? Because you're gonna end up getting somebody's party flyer. All right.
Yep.
with
Tubman.
Harriet, with Harriet Tubman, exactly. Either
with the no limit background.
Thank you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yep.
What else
Twerking.
was in the one I saw?
With a
Like
face
Thurgood
yeah,
Marshall's
yeah.
part,
Somebody
Thurgood
else's body.
Marshall.
Somebody else's body. Her head out there twerking.
With
Yeah,
the AK,
yeah.
with the
Yeah.
AK-47.
You could get Harriet Tubman
AK-47.
looking back at it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Harriet Tubman looking back at it.
Tupac.
Looking back at slavery. Look back at slavery.
Her Rosa Parks on the flyer too. Her Rosa Parks.
Rosa Parks is
Looking
on
back
there.
at it.
Rosa Parks on the flyer. Come on down to the sit-in, yo. Come on out to the sit-in. We have a whole sit-in.
Okay, so I'm
Everybody's-
not the hugest Tyler Perry fan, but have y'all watched Medea Homecoming?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes, I did. I'm so sorry.
That
like,
movie is
No, you
so
remember when I said that
fucking
Leprechaun
funny,
you remember when I said Leprechaun in the Hood was
Uh-huh.
like the worst movie I have ever seen in my life.
Uh-huh.
And you know, I you know, whenever I talk about it, it gives a lump in my fucking throat. This motherfucking, I give Tyler Perry, you know what I'm saying? I like his plays. Because you know what I'm saying. They
plays
fill
are
the
same as
crowd.
the movie,
No,
aren't
no, they're not.
Oh.
No, they're not because they fill off the crowd. And when they go
No,
off
gotcha.
script, they fill off the
Mhm.
crowd. In the
Gotcha,
movies,
okay.
they're just doing. Yo, bruh, I get it. You got a movie lot, but why you got to have that same one car driving back and forth 4 times? You know what I'm saying? Through the fucking movie, you can't. You know what I'm saying?
How do we go from a Supreme Court nomination to
Bruh.
Medea's
No,
Homecoming?
the
It's all the
meme,
same.
the
It's all the
meme,
same.
Rosa Parks was in the meme. And there's a scene in this movie where Medea, Rosa Parks apparently steals Medea's man, and that shit is
And that's why she didn't get off the bus.
For the
hilarious.
benefit of those of you that have just joined the broadcast live, and you see the ticker crawling at the bottom, KBJ
Right
confirmed
there.
to the Supreme
Right
Court, and we're
there.
talking about Medea.
Anyway, okay, back to reality. I'm so proud as a Black woman. I feel better than I did when Disney dropped the first Black princess who wasn't really a princess for most of the movie.
She was a frog.
Yeah.
The whole movie.
And this is like big for me. Representation means a
Yeah.
lot. Like to see someone who looks like you, who grew up in a similar life, or however you can liken yourself to someone who has achieved great things. This woman has achieved great things, and I'm so proud of her. And no matter what her political affiliation is, because everyone has one, right? But the expectation of judges is that they sit that aside when they are doing their work. And I feel like she's really done the work, and she's the most qualified. She checks the most boxes out of any Supreme Court justice
Tell him, Key.
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Why we know that, Key?
also a
Why we know that,
story.
Key? Why we
There's
know
also
that?
a story tale. It's also a story tale about how we have to work so fucking hard as a double minority to get
Don't shine.
even at the table. You know what I'm saying? That we might not even be able to sit down. We're just standing at the table waiting for someone to offer us a seat or confirm our seat or whatever. And so many things are trying to tear us down. So I'm so super proud of her. It's a good thing. I've seen in my lifetime the first Black president and the first Black Supreme Court justice. So let's keep it let's keep it going.
Yeah.
Word up.
Well, I saw the first Black president on that movie with Chris Rock and Bruce Willis. It was Zeus.
Fifth Element.
Fifth Element.
Zeus.
Zeus was the president.
It's always Morgan Freeman too.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman was. Yeah, Morgan Freeman. That was during Armageddon, right? That was during Armageddon, right?
Hold on. Morgan Freeman has been president twice.
Oh, yes, he has.
He was
Fallen
president
Theory?
in Armageddon, and he was
Yes.
president in what was Olympus Has Fallen.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
yes, he was.
Rob,
Yes, he was.
Rob,
Yes, he was.
Rob, but
Yes, he
school
was.
him. You have to school them on the greatest black television president of all time.
Oh, the greatest. Okay, yo, this
Bernie Mac.
dude. No.
No.
This guy
Oh.
was the predecessor. He's the reason President Obama got in office. Okay,
Thank you.
all right.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay. 'Cause
Rich
he
Pryor.
prepped the nation for its real first black president,
Mhm.
and I'm talking about Dennis Haysbert
Yes.
as
Oh.
President David Palmer on the TV show 24.
Boom.
Give it
Yeah, he
up.
was.
Boom.
Give
Yeah,
it
he
up
was.
for David
Boom.
Palmer.
Dude,
Thank
Yes.
you.
Dude, how many
I
times have
forgot
you
about
watched
you.
that entire series? How many times? Because I feel like
Twice,
it's been
at
the
least.
past 3 shows you've mentioned 24.
24 was yo. If you haven't watched 24,
What is it on? What is it streaming on?
Tubi actually.
Okay,
Tubi.
I'm gonna get.
Yeah.
Get on. I'm gonna get on.
Please do. That show was the shit. I'm telling you.
All my
Oh, and
shows
then
are
in
on.
one of the seasons, his brother rose up to the presidency as well. So we had actually 2 black presidents on 24.
Wow, that's what's up.
yeah.
That was
In,
up.
But
24,
look.
the crazy thing about 24 though, it's in 24 hours. So it's like this: we had a black president, 2 black presidents in 2 days. Look at that. Ain't God good? You know what
One
I'm
day.
saying?
Mhm, one day,
Won't he,
thank
Willie?
God.
Willie, won't he?
They got fired the next day. They was like, nah, we get.
I got another right behind.
Hey, look, but please let's at least give an honorable mention to Jamie Foxx, who played the president in that documentary about the insurrection.
Oh yeah. He did.
That
But
documentary.
y'all not gonna
He was-
mention Chris Rock and Bernie Mac and Head of State?
No.
Nope.
Head
Jimmy
of state.
Foxx
He
was
didn't make.
also
He didn't make. He didn't make
There's
it.
a whole
He didn't make
fighting
it.
scene in that movie.
He didn't make it. He didn't make it.
ran.
Okay,
He
gotcha.
He didn't make. He ran, but he didn't make it.
ran.
He ran, but he didn't make it.
Take the crawler off me because we're in a rabbit hole. So Jamie Foxx also played president in what was that movie? I hesitate to say it was a knockoff on the Olympus Has Fallen.
It was.
It was.
Okay, it was.
It had
Okay,
Channing
it
Tatum
was.
in it.
Yeah,
I forgot. What was-
yeah. Tatum.
Yeah, with Channing Tatum. What was the name of that movie? I forgot the name of that movie.
The movie with Jaden Fox and Channing Tatum. That's
that was
we
it.
know.
And Jamie Foxx was the president of the United States. He actually did a good job in that role.
Because he had like Barack. He had like Barack. He's like a Barack type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, and only I'll tell you this.
White House Down.
Oh,
Thank
White
you,
House
Tanya.
Down.
White House Down.
White House Down.
Thank you, baby.
Look, I have watched that
my homie
movie,
right there.
and ever since the insurrection, okay,
Mm.
I have watched that movie every time that it comes on. Every time, because it gives January 6th a whole different perspective.
They thought they were White House down in.
Bruh.
Y'all ain't see no down.
How come whenever there's a black president, the world's about to end?
That's what I was getting to, Tico. I was getting to that. It's always the world.
The world's about to fucking end. Like, oh Lord, you know these black person sat up in there in the fucking White House. The world about to end. Here come a fucking damn asteroid. If it weren't for this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
Or have y'all looked at? Have y'all seen Don't Look Down? Don't Look Up. I mean,
Yep.
Yeah.
It was a woman president. It was a woman.
Yep.
Yeah. Look at that.
Oh, they were just on cocaine.
They did that on 24 too. But
Rob, we gotta
Yes.
pull out of this rabbit hole, bro. We have to pull out of this rabbit
What's
hole.
the next?
okay?
What is the next topic?
Yes. Sorry, guy. Look.
Pull out.
Gotta have some decorum. Shut up, okay? What is next in the headline grab? Amazon files objection to union vote. So
Is that
with
Swiss beats?
I'm about to say the same thing. Like,
That's Swiss beats and that's Sweets and Blind Fury and
Blind
Flurry and what's
Flurry.
old boy from the Saturday Night Live, the white boy from Saturday Night Live, and the one that does the
news.
Yeah, the one that does the news. What's his face?
Yeah, I forgot his
Him in
name.
the back.
No, but for real, y'all. This dude right here, he was fired for basically speaking up for his rights. But we all know, because all of us live in North Carolina, that in a lot of states, you can get fired for anything. Like if I don't like the color of your shirt when you
Right.
come in the morning, I could fire you. Like I
Yep.
told you not to wear a red shirt. You will keep wearing a red shirt. I'm going to fire you. Now, you may be able to sue and go through a whole bunch of litigation and get your job back or get money, but I could still fire you, like legally, right? This dude got fired for speaking up for workers' rights. I love fucking Amazon. When I got home from DC, I had like 17 packages. And I'm ashamed because it's so convenient. However, I think with some thought and some fortitude that I'd be able to forego ordering from Amazon until people get what they deserve. Like, this not like it's not hard. And the whole thing, the same thing with the whole gas prices and states trying to reduce their state tax. No, nigga, just the gas companies need to take a hit for the demand. They need to
Right.
take a hit. And the
Right.
same thing with these companies like Amazon and these larger companies that have goo gobs of money but are unwilling to trickle that down to their employees as far as benefits and rights and shit. Like, people deserve to be paid what they're worth in this economy. Like, you say, pay me what I'm worth, but what I'm worth is way different today than what it was just 5 years ago, right? It's going to be different from what I'm worth 5 years in the future. So there needs to be, just be fair. I don't understand how that doesn't work to your advantage. And I've managed salary budgets at companies. Pay everybody equitably, and it's not always equitable, is not always the same, right?
No.
Equitable, the equability calculation involves a lot of different things. Skill level, tenure. It involves a lot of different things, but pay motherfuckers equitably at market where you are so they can afford to live where they fucking work. My county
Yo.
last week just got rated the least affordable county in the country. You know why? Because the people that make the median wage, which is around $15 an hour, cannot afford to own or rent the medium cost home or apartment.
Right.
I bought my house in 2019
Lucky.
for just exactly. I thank God every day for just around $200,000. My neighbor with a comp house just put his shit on the market for $340. Y'all, I would sell my house if I had
Where you
another
gonna
house
go?
to buy.
Where you gonna go? Where you gonna go?
People are stuck right now. They're stuck not able to stuck not being able to afford the homes they're in. They're stuck not being able to move, and they're stuck because these companies that are making billions of dollars don't want to pay
here.
people.
They
They
coming
want to
down here.
pay.
And then you got the companies coming down here buying the homes,
Yep.
which you know, which pricing out because we can't buy that $400,000 now that $300,000 home. You feel what I'm saying? It's a shame. I'm with you, Key. It's basic business, right? The reason why our grandfathers and our they retired from their business because the company took care of them, right? They worked, they got bonuses. You know what I'm saying? They got raises, they got pensions. You know what I'm saying? And when they retired, they got more than a fucking watch. You know what I'm saying?
It was a
And
fair.
so, but
it was a fair wage for what you're doing, right?
Right. And you had your uncles that worked in the AT&Ts or like the electric companies or whatever, and they got the brand new Cadillac. Everybody was living prosperous. If you take care of your people will take care of you. Right? It's simple. It's simple. It's so fucking simple. But yo, I need a little bit more. I need to squeeze a little bit more out of here. And now you're not getting what you're supposed to get. You're not getting the qualifications that you need. You're not getting that you know what I'm saying. You're not getting that you're just not getting the the feel
I
of what
think
it's
a
supposed to
fair
be like,
judge
man.
of a company is that everybody at the company should be able to afford whatever that company is.
And that right there was the
selling.
model of Harrison.
The car
I was
companies.
I would
Yeah,
say
my
Harrison Ford.
granddaddy worked for
You know
General
what I'm
Motors.
saying? But
Yeah.
Ford. That was for Ford, right? That was for Ford.
Yeah.
Why should I? How can I sit here and have these people work and build these cars that they can't even afford? So bam, I can't pay you anymore. But let me tell you what I can do. I can make you part of this fucking company. I can give you stocks in this fucking company. So when they when they retired, these motherfuckers was set.
Yeah.
That's the shit that you're supposed to do.
the
If you
inflation is so terrible now, like people aren't able to even think about retirement. They need money to pay their bills today.
Yeah. And
Well,
look, just that,
I want to say this too. What really, you know, when I got my new job and everything like that, and what I always tell people, I ask, what's the turnover rate? Right? What's the turnover rate? How long do people normally stay in this position? And tell me the reasons why they leave, and tell me what reasons why what y'all doing better to do that. And you know what my manager did? You know what? Let me send this stuff up to my manager. I'll get back with you. And I had a conversation with his manager, right? It was like this because what you have to understand, and you know, I mean, I like my job and all that stuff because they kind of get it a little bit, right? They said, you know what we're gonna do? Last year they implemented these things. They implemented these mental health days, right? Where you have to take off. They'll pay you. They say, yo, this doesn't come out your PTO. We're gonna make you take this Monday or Friday off, right? So you have a 3-day weekend. So they did that every quarter last year. Now they're doing it twice a quarter. So it's like this. So they send it to you like, no, listen, whoa. Do not come in on Monday. We got you. Take a day off. Along with then they implemented sick time as well as our PTO time. So they implemented a 56-hour sick time that you don't have, that you can mark as sick. You know what I'm saying? Like I got 196 hours of PTO, like vacation. Like I've only been there for 5 years. So they already give you a good ass vacation package off top, right? And then they implement the sick time and all that stuff. And then they're understanding. But my thing is this, right? It's about appreciating, because when you see the emails like, yo, we know it's bad. And when you see like places like Amazon, Burger King, the grocery store, where people stop coming in and you got to close down your store because you're not treating your employees right. The pandemic showed you how much you need your cashiers.
Yep.
They showed you how much you need. See, it's like this. Yep. These people don't need this job. This people, you know what I'm saying? People don't need the job. When they say, you know what, F that. I'm coming out here, you're not paying me. Now you got leverage because now you need them. Yep. Now you need people. And now that's where you start seeing, McDonald's like, oh, no, we going to start off with $90,000 a year for you to take out the trash. We just want you, because at the end of the day, I'm losing more money. With you not
by the turnover. I get by the turnover. The turnover, because now I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry to cut you off, because I now what? Now I got to train new motherfuckers, right? Now I kind of that costs money, and that's not guaranteed that these people are going to stay here and stick and stay.
It's
either.
additional cost, like additional cost for like to get the employee, like labor costs to get the employee set up, to, like you said, to get them trained. There's additional costs and taxes that employers have to pay for a new person as opposed to a more tenured person throughout the year. So the companies are beginning to realize that, but also there are still people who are out of work and need a job. So they're going to continue to kind of pick off that dying vine until it is no more. And we're coming to that point. Like there's so nowadays. So like, if you think, like, I worked at Winn-Dixie for a long time, right? There were, most of the people that work with me were part-time. They were young. Back when we were growing up, there were certain jobs that were for teenagers and part-timers and retired people. Right. Those jobs are now the bread and butter of people just trying to make it, right? And it's a different scape right now. It really is a different scape, and companies have to adapt and adjust to be able to keep employees and pay them so that they're able to live a life. I'm not saying you should get paid $90,000 for taking the trash out of McDonald's, but damn it, like if you're a long-term tenured employee at most companies, you should be able to full time. You should be able to
At least pay your
afford.
rent.
You should be rich. You should be able to afford to live
Right,
in the
you should be able
city
to
you
pay a
work
rent.
in.
Right, you should be able to pay some rent, bro.
Right.
Just to close this out. Shout out to Christian Smalls. Christian Smalls is the brother that got fired from Amazon and helped start the Amazon labor union in Staten Island. Okay,
But
coming
Rob,
from
all I could think about is I hope you don't turn out letting them union bosses at the wire. Yeah, on the wire.
Well, there you go.
Right.
But look,
Right.
coming from
Just Frank Sabatka in this one.
yeah. But coming from a union family, shouts out to New York Transit Workers Union Local 100. Unions are important. All right. Look, I know we live in a right to work state, blah blah blah, but somebody has to fight for workers. And when you have a union, you also need to make sure that the people that are representing you within that union are fighting for you properly. Okay,
right.
Let's move on to the next headline, which
Deluxe.
is
Deluxe.
Deluxe, which is right down the alley of some comedians. Check this out. T.I. gets
hold on. Stop, Perry. Stop, Perry.
You got them braids back.
Look at you looking like the employee of the month for fucking Dairy Queen ass. Look at this. He look like he got the receding hairline, Mr. Steve Samuel Shipperrow. That is the employee. Look at this.
Shipperrow?
Yeah, Shipperrow.
Chairman Shipperrow. It's like he talked with a list and a stud at the same time. This motherfucker.
He looked like he got a pack of Black and Milds in his back pocket right now.
Right now.
Look.
So look, T.I. had his first paid show as a comedian at the Barclays Center. And let's just say, this is how it went.
He was about 10, 11 years old, man. I think this is when the animosity started. The nigga walks in, probably slamming his mom. You hear me? Yelling his mom. We ain't been the same since. Well, goddamn. I'm gonna tell y'all motherfucking niggas like this. You got one more motherfucking album out of me. It's called Kill the King for motherfuckers like you. And I appreciate y'all because you make me the absolute best, nigga. New York has made me the motherfucking best, nigga. I appreciate you. See some advice. If you see your favorite motherfucking celebrity, do yourself, do me, and the celebrity a favor. Before you go approach these people, think about what the fuck you gonna say. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you what happens. Imagine me sitting down with my
I could not take anymore, okay? I could not take anymore, all right?
I just have one question. I have two questions to my fellow podcast mates and professional comedians. How does that make you? That's question number one. How does that make y'all feel that he was able to pack the the Staples Center?
No, that was the Barclays Center.
Barclays Center? Mm-hmm. Like that. Just off his name, right?
Oh, nah.
Nigga's not funny.
Nothing.
And wait,
That
hold on.
doesn't-
Question number two is, was that funny to y'all?
This is what it is. And Tico, you can back me up on this. When the crowd is talking more than you are, you've lost the crowd. He had already lost the crowd. He's lost the crowd. That crowd was already having a side conversation. He lost the crowd 5-10 minutes ago. Before
you got to overtalk them. When you got to
overtalk them, you absolutely when they out there doing and it's like this, and then you could tell he's stumbling, right? So he's trying to show bravado. He's trying to overtalk him. He's cussing way too much. You know what I'm saying? The punchlines, he forgot, like, for real, what it sounded like to me, he forgot his jokes because he was lost. So what it is, now you're trying to get back to the funny. what it is this right here. You're not engaging them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So some way he lost them. First of all, like
But
I
he tried to get
told-
him back. He tried to get him, but he tried to get him back. He almost got him back.
Right.
He got him back by talking about his album and
Right.
talking about New York, you know what I'm saying, blah blah blah, and he got their attention back. Now, I mean to cut you off, but I just wanted to let you know that's what he was doing.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead, Bishop.
No, finish. But it's like this. T.I., it's like this. First of all, it's a yes. If you strike while the iron's hot, because you don't know. Comedy's subjective. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People that like Bishop don't like Tico. People that like Tico don't like Bishop. Then me and Tico got people that like us together. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this. Comedy's super subjective. Every comedian has done that. Every comedian has been there when someone has over, when you've lost the crowd. I've been there. I did.
Yep.
I bombed out at the Hannibal Burr show. You know what I'm saying? When I opened up for Hannibal Burrs, I had him up into my slavery joke, and then White Durham was too woke for me, and they just look like black. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like where I would tell that joke at the house or on my tour, and it kills 100% of the time, right?
Yeah,
it is what it is, But it's like
Right.
when you take when people don't take comedy serious, right? You have to take this serious.
I mean,
You
like,
can't
it's jokes, though.
But Bishop,
It's-
okay,
it's
Bishop,
jokes.
okay, Bishop. I think that he is trying to take it serious. I
He
think
just
he on his podcast he tells some funny stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to be funny around your crew, but it's a whole different thing to be on that stage. I've learned that the hard fucking way. Like around y'all cats, I can say some funny, stupid shit. But you're putting that shit on to make other people that don't know me laugh at me. That's a whole nother ball game.
Right.
I've been booed before. You know what I'm saying? If you're a good comic, you got to get booed. So yeah, it's a learning experience from him.
But
All
it
he
just
has to
seems
do,
like it
But-
just seems like Tico, he just shot to the fucking Barclays Center.
But
And
he
that-
look,
that's
and
the
look,
part.
he
That's
went
the
off his
part.
name. He went
Yeah.
off his name. He went off his name. He went off his name, and he was thinking that, you know what I'm saying, I got this fame, so I'm going to switch the game. They already see me on the podcast, so let me go ahead and start. I just saw me with DC Fly and Chico Beans and all them, you know what I'm saying, cutting up with them. That was a pretty funny episode. So yeah, I could probably try to do this comedy thing. Well, personally, him coming out like that, that's pretty ballsy of him. You know what I'm saying? Me myself, I would have hit a couple of open mics.
Yo guys. One, I know he's been doing a couple of open mics, around Atlanta, but this was jumping to a New York.
It's New York,
market.
son.
However, he did respond to the booze. He was on the Instagram live with comedian Michael Blackson, and I'm going to show you what he said. And this is courtesy of the Shade Room.
Did you enjoy that feeling of being booed? It felt good. It felt good. Yes, I loved it. I didn't feel like they were booing me. I felt like they were booing me as like, dare you to be more funny. I dare you to be more funny. I dare you to overcome this. I dare you to do better. And I feel like that's what they challenged me to do, and I did it. I loved it. Start at the booze. What joke was it? Okay, I tell you what it was. So a part of my set, right? A part of my set was, if anybody hear a word they don't understand, raise your hand, and I give you the definition expeditiously, right? And usually,
So
yeah, cut this nigga off. Let's get this nigga the fuck out of here. Yeah.
He got an open mic.
That's it.
Yeah.
He's got open mic more. That's all. I mean, look, I'm not taking. Look, dude. I mean, it's a skill set. Dude, it's a fucking look. I had to go back. I mean, I had to go back, and I had to. And I sit and I listen to these motherfucking records, dog. I listen to these fucking Red Fox albums. I listen to these comedians. When I'm watching comedians, I'm watching. When I went to go see Earthquake. Earthquake is one of the funniest dudes out here. I learned how he times jokes. After he says his joke, he hits his leg with his mic 3 times. Pow,
that
pow, pow.
Almost killed me in this
and then after he does that, he comes around, he waits for the laughter to come in, and then hits you with another joke, dude. I'm telling you, and that's what the crazy thing about it, because I'm still in that point where I'm still trying to find that perfect timing for me, because I don't have a southern dialect. I don't have a northern dialect. My it's just weird. I'm trying to find my own voice up in this, in my own timing, and sometimes I can pause. Sometimes I can go ahead and say some shit. Maybe I can mumble some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's an ongoing thing. You know,
like I feel like he's using his name and trying to skip in line, right? He hasn't done his due diligence. He hasn't.
I bet you that next show, he ain't gonna get that many motherfuckers.
Right,
I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that.
Well, I get that part of it, but nigga, what he
I'm saying it's like
ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous.
No, I think
saving face, right?
No, I think what it is this right here. Coming off of when I used to, like I said, you know, people know me as a rapper and as a host, and then I jumped into comedy. Then I jumped into comedy, and guess what? I jumped into comedy. I opened mic for like 3 weeks, and I killed. When I say right there, it was like this. I had, after open mic in my first paid show, I killed for exactly 6 months, Key, and the rest is straight to tape. I'm talking about everywhere I went, I killed, and then I didn't. Then I didn't.
And then I didn't.
But he didn't even. I'm not talking about just this New York show, yo. He didn't even kill in Atlanta.
Right, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is right here. Sometimes you get that. It's like this. Yes, when you get those boos and when you get heckled and you get all that stuff, it's like this. Yes, T.I. thinks he's funny, and could T.I. be funny? Absolutely, I think T.I. could be funny. And just like they
that have told him he's funny.
Well, I mean, if somebody writes you the joke, and tells you how to spit that joke, and you learn it, you can do that. I mean, you can get it. You can find your own timing. That's why other people write other people's jokes. I have jokes that I can't spit to anybody because it wouldn't sound great with me. I have a Beyonce joke back in the day. It was like, yo, Beyonce got y'all motherfucking bitches tripping. Got y'all out here thinking that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all out here single and out here doing what y'all got to do, and she go back home to her fucking husband. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that. You know, that's just not my type of shit. Somebody else can say that shit. Right. Comedians can do that shit, right?
I get that part. I just think it's like Shaq and who are the other the athletes that fucking want to be rappers and they have the money to be rappers, so they be rappers.
But they should be able to. What I want to say this right here. Well, we got.
But they're terrible fucking rappers, Bishop. They're
right, but hold on. When I say this right here, because
you know me, I believe everybody should do everything that they're doing.
Listen,
right?
Go ahead, bitch.
We have got to stop telling motherfuckers what they can and cannot do. You know what I'm saying? We have got to say just because you good at this one thing, you can't be good at this other thing.
But
you know
he's not good.
But hold on, he also ain't been motherfucking a comedian but 6 months. So
courage does not equal comedian.
But I'm saying
it's
right.
Practice. He's banging it,
right?
He's banging.
That's 90% of being a comedian.
Courage is not like just because he's courageous enough to get on stage in front of all those people, which by chance, if you compare his timeline as a comedian to other people who've been comedians for the same time, they would never be in front of that many people in that shorter timeline. Just because you're fucking courageous, because you've been in front of millions of people on stage as a rapper, does not make you a fucking comedian. It doesn't. I have very good friends that are comedians that have paid their dues and got booed by the two people that are sitting in the fucking room. He hasn't done that. Someone told this nigga he's funny. He's not fucking funny.
But Key, the thing is this. Everybody wants to see you do what? Either succeed or fucking fail. They will pay to see either or. You know what I'm saying? Right. They will pay to see either or. They're gonna see you like, oh shit. this motherfucker is pretty funny, or oh shit, this motherfucker burning. Let me
It's
pull
like
out
this.
my phones.
It's
So
like the
it's a
T-Pain. It's like
win-win.
T-Pain singing without auto tune. It's like this. Y'all don't realize that T-Pain can actually
Can
fucking
really
sing.
sing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
But look, guys, just to
It's
wrap
not
this,
the same because the nigga ain't funny, yo.
just
T-Pain
to
can't
wrap
sing.
that,
Okay.
I cannot tell
just
jokes.
just to
All
wrap
right.
this, all right. Yeah, he's gonna use his name. That's that's fine and dandy
Got
because
to.
he can't use his name. And just like you said, Tico, he need it's practice, and it's about practice, and it's about practice. He should be doing that at the Uptown Club in Atlanta, and not the Barclays Center
And that's true. And
in Brooklyn. Ladies and
but
gentlemen,
I tell you one thing, he sure felt them fucking booze. All
yeah, he
right.
sure did.
Oh, he hurt.
He felt them shits.
But look, ladies and gentlemen, as always, thank you for joining us on Straight to Tape. Remember, you can always catch Straight to Tape Tuesdays Eastern Standard Time right here on Facebook Live, on YouTube, and on Twitch. Audio version of Straight to Tape is available on your favorite podcasting platforms. Make sure you're following us on our social media platforms: Facebook, IG, Twitter, Straight to Tape, and go to our YouTube channel, S2T Media, and hit that subscribe button. Rob.
Yes, sir.
Yo, man.
What's
I
up?
like this part of the show. Go ahead and show some love to the comment section, my brother.
Will do. What's up, everybody? Thank you for hanging out with your favorite podcast and rocking out with us, man, and listening to us as we talk all kinds of silliness, man. We love you for it, man. So I just want to give some love to everybody that showed up in the comment section early on in the check-in. I had my homie Rise the Big Chief coming through. Also, we got Daniel Allen in the comments on the check-in. My man Big O from In the Black podcast. Make sure you following them. My man Reggie Marshall and my man the big bro Don Marshall, the brothers. You know what I'm saying? They like the Andersons, the tag teams. You know what I'm saying? My man Asim on the check, and we had Champ, the Record Store podcast. And this side, what's up, girl? My man Reg, that dude. Listen, if I missed you in the comments, I apologize. I didn't mean it. Also, in the reacts, we had and the comments, we had my girl Tanya T. We had Nadia Ellen, my homie Kim Dawkins on the check-in. And listen, man, everybody that shared the stream today, man, loving y'all, appreciate it. Man, big ups to everybody sharing the stream. Keep on doing it. Help us get out there. Thank you.
Hit it with the heart.
Yeah, let's get them hearts. If you're listening live, let's get them hearts on there.
Hearts up.
Yes. Make sure you get our hearts up. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for catching us on Straight to Tape. Please make sure you check out our homie Bishop Omega, all right, on Intelligently Ratchet, which you can see Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on YouTube. Always got to send shouts out to our Front Porch Discussion family. You can catch them Thursdays, 6:15 Eastern Standard Time, right here on Facebook Live. That's Joe. What?
I'm watching Cops live in Durham. Yo, I think they just put the Bishop's house.
That's why he jumped off real quick.
That's why he jumped off. Yeah, we're gonna see him.
Yeah.
The strength to do it.
No.
Yeah, we'll see him. Might be in the news.
Stop it, y'all. Stop it.
That's how shit gets started. I
know.
Thank you.
Let me stop. You shut up. All
right,
and
ladies and gentlemen, also make sure you check out S2T Media Family. Questions you didn't ask, hosted by Naisha Frey. Okay. New episodes are up on every Saturday, so definitely come and check it out. Oh, damn. Sorry, Bishop. All right. So
that shit ain't go dead. That rental center knocked on that door. Anyway.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Order a new battery from Amazon, bro.
Or just plug it in the wall.
Yeah, that might help. But look, ladies and gentlemen,
Or use
Thank
that bitch in the
you.
library to won't get your IPA.
So guys,
Shut
guys,
up,
look,
shut up.
shut up, guys. Thank you for joining us on our post spring break edition of Straight to Tape. We will be back next week with some fun fire for that ass. So, shut up, Tico. Shut up. Did I do that? I did that? I did that. Damn.
Hey, you know, man.
I mean, it was debatable. You know what I'm saying? It was
Yeah.
debatable. It wasn't that
I
bad.
don't know, nigga. I don't know. This nigga been watching Penitentiary or something. This nigga like too
Fun
sweet.
fire for that ass. I don't
Fun
like that.
For that ass.
Yeah,
That's like LL's Cool J. That's like LL's Cool J jingling, baby. He just like says, you know, you walk around like your booty don't stink like 4 or 5 times. Like I do, like really, like I really know that you like what booty stink like, what booty smell like. Yeah, you walk around town like your booty don't stink.
That's like when Cannabis went at LL and said and told LL, "You don't got the skills to eat a nigga's ass like me."
Yeah, that was always a suspect line.
There's lots of suspect
lines.
If you just go through DMX's
DMX.
Well, shoot, Craig. Craig Mack. Nothing in your mouth and not inside your hand. I mean, think about that. Okay. You gotta listen.
It's like a reference to M&M's, but it just didn't really work.
It did not work.
When you think about these things, and you think about all the people that had heard this song before it hit an album and went on the shelves, it's like.
But another thing is back in the 90s, there was plenty of suspect lyrics. Plenty.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what? Yeah, but we kind of just like chalked it up to poetic license, like a lot of stuff we let. Even when Cannabis said what he said, we was like, yeah, because when you're talking about eating a MC up, like what I'm saying, with rhymes and skills and battle lyrics, that's what he's talking about. But he literally said, you don't got the skills to eat a nigga's ass.
Like I did.
The 90s rap lyrics were suspect. But
everything changes, bro. Everything
it does. Anyway,
this is a good time to go ahead and bail for the week, ladies and gentlemen. Straight to Tape.
Hey man, hey.
Nope.
What, Tigo? What, Tigo? What?
No.
What?
No.
What?
How do blind people break up?
I don't know, Tigo. How does blind people break up?
They say, I think we should feel other people.
Yo, hit the music.